In this video, we are going to introduce the percent decimal fraction conversion table. It is recommended that you have a good understanding of converting percentages to fractions and decimals and vice versa. The following table presents the most common percentages as well as their equivalent decimal and fraction values. It's a good idea to memorize this table because it's going to save you time when you're taking your test. So instead of having to convert each percent to either a decimal or a fraction by hand, you will be able to just instantly know what that conversion is because you memorized it. So how the table works is each row on the table presents a percentage as well as its equivalent decimal and fraction value. So for instance, looking at the first line, we have 0.01%. That percentage is equivalent to the decimal 0.0001, and it's also equivalent to the fraction 1 over 10,000. You might notice that the percent column and the decimal column look very similar. The only difference is that each of the decimals is moved 2 spaces to the left in the decimal column relative to the percent column. So that was what we talked about when we convert percentages to decimals. You always move the decimal 2 places to the left because a decimal is just the percent value divided by 100. So those aren't too bad as far as memorizing goes. And then the fractions you also want to make sure that you have a good handle on. Some of these you might already be familiar with. So for example, you may already know that 1% is equal to 0.01, which is equal to 1 over 100. You also might know that 10% is equal to 0.1, which is equal to 1/10. Right, 20% is equal to 0.2, which is 1/5, and so on. So make sure that you spend some time when you're studying looking over this table and familiarizing yourselves with each of the conversions from the percents to fractions as well as the percents to the decimals. If you don't have all of these memorized, it's not to say that you will not be successful when completing percent problems, but they just might take you longer because it'll take you a little bit longer to convert the percentage to a fraction or to a decimal. So it's more of just a matter of saving time.